We're at the SCAC Men's Basketball Championship 2013, and I'm joined by Colorado College head men's basketball coach Andy Partee after his Tigers earned a semifinal win over Austin College to advance to their first ever men's basketball championship in the SCAC. And Andy, I got to imagine it feels pretty good right about now.
It certainly lifts the weight off your shoulder when I've been working my first couple years in the SCAC to finally get into the tournament and then to finally get that first win. So it's a huge accomplishment. I'm really proud of our guys, but certainly at this point not satisfied.
Andy, talk about this game. Obviously, you guys didn't seem to be feeling too many effects from that first round bye, but jumped out to about 24-point lead or so, and Austin started to chip away. Talk a little bit about what was going on that stretch of the game in the second half.
Well, you know, once we started to stretch it out a bit, I know Rodney's guys play hard, and I wanted to get some younger guys some experience and also rest my guys who would more than likely play big minutes tomorrow. So it's one of those things where you have to, you know, accept a little bit of mediocrity from your younger guys who don't have the experience, but at the same time demand more from them while wanting the win. So there's certainly an irony in wanting to do both of those things, but I thought for the most part we didn't really lose control of the game. But Austin's guys just battled to the end. I give them a lot of credit.
How important is it to have someone, an upperclassman like Ryan, be able to handle the ball, make free throws, pass it as well, and be able to score in a game like this when time needs it?
Well, it's huge. You always got to have that quarterback on the court who sees the game from the coach's eyes, control it the way you know it needs to be controlled. I wish we could clone more guys like him and put 5 guys like that out there, but he commands respect from the group. They feed off his energy, and I thought he did a great job of having a great floor game tonight.
Andy, talk a little bit about the parity. I think any SCAC men's basketball fans out there could really understand this was probably about as wide open a field as you could possibly imagine. Talk a little bit about what it's like that the actual top seeds did advance through a pretty wide open field this year.
You know, I thought that when you look at throughout the league, it's really a game of matchups, and some teams match up better with others. But I thought that Austin did a great job. When you look at the games they played, they really haven't been blown out. They've been right there, so it was just a matter of time. And then you see Southwestern, any given night they could get hot and really put a lot of points on the board, whereas you think their Princeton offense is not going to produce a lot. You know, so I thought, you know, with the way the matchups work throughout the year, you know, centenaries, quickness, and athleticism, anyone could beat anybody. And that's one thing I continue to stress to our guys: don't play the record, play the team. And we found that out with Austin here earlier in the year. We got you know, hit by the bug at our place against Southwestern. So it's just a lesson to teams who want to be champion and crown champion. You got to bring it every night, no matter what the record looks like.
And finally, looking ahead to Trinity as you draw them in the championship game, playing them for the 4th time. I'm sure there's probably not too many things X's and O's wise that you can work on, but what then is key in a very unusual 4th meeting with a team on the season then? Well,
this time of year, it's interesting. It's all relative at this level. You look at some of the high majors when they have to play each other back-to-back, and they're so familiar. You end up taking away what they do well. They end up taking away what you do well. And so it's just a matter of winning your matchup individually. Certain categories are key, statistical categories like rebounding, shooting the ball well, getting to the free throw line. Trinity makes you beat them from the outside, and so as Ryan said, we have to beat them over the top if that's what they're asking us to do. If we can stretch the zone and get it into Chris Lesnansky, we're going to do that. But we want to make sure that the way the game starts is them reacting to us and not the other way around.
Colorado College head men's basketball coach Andy Partee and his Tigers go on to their first ever appearance in the SCAC championship. Andy, thanks for taking time tonight to talk to us, and best of luck tomorrow.
My pleasure, and thank you.